Okay, let's get going here. Yuga Labs' acquisition of Meebits NFT IP reopens talks of market manipulation. Several new addresses purchased over 150 Meebits NFTs days before this IP was acquired by Yuga Labs a few weeks ago. So there are concerns about market manipulation, and the concern stems again from the observation that between March 5th and 11th, several addresses purchased a total of 159 Meebits NFTs. And since its acquisition by Yuga Labs on March 11th, the floor price has more than doubled to over 6 ETH, which is roughly 15,000 US dollars. So this story was originally picked up by NFT Ethics. They tweeted on January 26th, imagine a scenario of high consolidation where one successful or rich NFT project buys up a lot of other promising and undervalued NFT projects, and then after a year decides to sell it all to Meta, Facebook, Microsoft, or any other venture capital firm. So then recently they added on to this, they quote tweeted themselves, reporting they've said, "We haven't been so active recently as things are starting to get quite predictable in the NFT space. We foresaw that Bay C acquisition of Larva Labs' main IP, and we look forward to Andreessen Horowitz's further instructions and involvement." So you see, they're sort of predicting this NFT sort of monopoly going on here. More in the VC space, so venture capital roundup, NFTs, crypto mortgages, 5G network, and Web3 developers raise millions. From digital art to mortgages, blockchain technology is disrupting traditional industries and attracting major investors to boot. NFTs, crypto mortgages, blockchain-powered cell networks, and Web3 gaming have all piqued the interest of venture capitalists. These new and familiar investment themes headline the latest edition of VC Roundup as venture funds continue to target blockchain's most promising value plays. Here is Andreessen Horowitz again. His firm's foray into the blockchain industry continued this month after a large segment of its investing team backed a new fungible NFT called Curated. And that fund, which is worth $30 million, has the singular purpose of buying and holding NFT artwork. Okay, moving on to Bitcoin news. Bitcoin supply on crypto exchanges drops to 3-year lows, according to analytics firm. Analytics firm Sentiment is pointing out some on-chain metrics developing behind the scenes for Bitcoin as Bitcoin rallies above 42,000. The intelligence firm says that overall supply of Bitcoin on crypto exchanges has slipped down to its lowest level in over 3 years. And as you may know, a low volume of cryptocurrencies on exchanges is typically really good news for the price of cryptocurrencies, and in this case, Bitcoin. What it means is that people are taking their money off of exchanges and putting them into cold wallets for storage, and they have no intentions of trading their Bitcoin. This story has been getting a little bit of negative review over the past several days on crypto Twitter. It's a tweet by Bloomberg Opinion where they say inflation stings most if you earn less than $300,000 a year. And here's how to deal with it. They say you should take the bus. Don't buy in bulk. You should try lentils instead of meat. And I mean, predictably so, it's really an elitist point of view. Max Kaiser tweets here in response, "Is it time for a slave revolt in America?" So, is getting a lot of bad press over that insensitive tweet. Moving on to the Metaverse. The Metaverse will change the paradigm of content creation. The Metaverse is a new frontier for business. Creators will be the first to benefit from showcasing products and services to followers. It's the content creators who are now becoming opinion leaders and influencers, and the cornerstone of so many critical services businesses rely on, such as advertising, marketing, and public relations management. So the creators are really going to be the new way that the Metaverse is going in the future. And real health benefits will come when medicine and the Metaverse collide. As mental health continues to decline, what will happen when medicine and virtual worlds come together in the Metaverse? The world is becoming more connected as cryptocurrency, blockchain, NFTs, the Metaverse, and other online communities gain popularity. However, we're also seeing rates of depression and feelings of isolation and loneliness skyrocket. So this story goes on to say where healing happens, and the beauty is that a lot of the healing is going to happen in the Metaverse. A doctor by the name of Dr. Muir, his team, wants to break cultural barriers and stigmas often found in doctor-parent relationships. The Metaverse is changing the landscape of healthcare by using blockchain technology to build trust among patients. And it really evens the playing field when the doctor and the patient are both seeing each other in the Metaverse, and it takes away any discrimination or anything like that. Okay, we're talking about some stocks here related to cryptocurrency. U.S. fund manager explains why his company shorted Coinbase stock. Jim Chanos, president and founder of Canacos Associates, believes Coinbase stock are highly overpriced. As such, his NYC registered investment entity has decided to short them, even though their value has declined by 50% since November. Chanos outlined his and his company's reasons why they believe Coinbase is overvalued by naming it a bubble stock. They say, we basically think Coinbase is over earning. He also added that most competitors have picked up their game and Coinbase will have to reduce its fees in order to remain competitive.